in the fires of open prayer, with boundless faith in our destiny, we solemnly declare. Side by side we stand, islands of the blue, and may God bless our nation. Ooh,
Good morning. Welcome to Breaking Dawn. So good morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn. It is Wednesday morning. Could you imagine we're halfway through the first week here of Breaking Dawn? Just halfway through. Third day already. And by the time we blink twice, it's going to be next week Thursday, and we're going to be out of the beautiful island of Antigua and Barbuda. But we're here today, and we got a few things to talk about in the first hour. I see that some drama in Parliament as usual. Surrounding Keith Scotland and Kareem Marcel. Remember I told you all, once Kareem Marcel keep talking, UNC will be in power for the next 25 years. All PNM had to do just keep, if PNM don't ever want to return to government, just let Kareem Marcel keep talking. I'm telling you. Right? So we're going to take a listen to what he had to say. And we're also going to take a listen to Keith Scotland as well, which was a little comical to say the least. Boy, I don't know, boy. I just really wonder, you know, these fellas and them sometimes make me feel like I could be in Parliament, you know. I think I could be in Parliament too. Serious. We got a few headlines we're going to get through in the news day. Carnival now here on the island. I want to remind you all why we're here. We're here because Antigua is having their carnival, and we are in the middle of it. As a matter of fact, the action starts and kicks off tonight once again with Burning Flames. Burning Flames is going to have a show tonight, and that is the premier band, the legacy band of Antigua and Barbuda. For those of you old enough to know, or remember tune like Worky Worky, tune like Swinging Engine, you know what I mean? All of that, yes, that's Burning Flames. Yeah, Worky, Worky. That's Burning Flames. Swinging Engine. Yeah, that's Burning Flames. Burning Flames. There are several, well, there have been several road march on the island here already. And actually, in reading up on them, they were somewhat pioneers in the technology era, in terms of back in the 1980s into the 90s, like with synthesizers and that sort of equipment that came in the kind of 80s era where everybody's kind of using. Yeah, they kind of pioneered that in soca. It's interesting. A lot of history with Burning Flames. So they're gonna have their show tonight. Tomorrow night is the big one. That's the government of Antigua and Barbuda. They have their big show called Melting Pot, and Marshall Montano will be headlining that. All right, so that's the big one tomorrow night. Then we move on to Friday, Saturday. Sunday is, Saturday we're going to get Panorama. Sunday is the breakfast fair 268. That's Doc, morning to Doc. Baba, what's going on? And then you have Monday Carnival, Tuesday. Juve, Carnival Monday and Carnival Tuesday. And that's it, man. And then we have 2 days of, well, not 2 days, 1 day of relaxation. And then we have a flight on Thursday. And yeah. All right. And of course, today we have a team leaving Trinidad and Tobago headed to Barbados. And they will touch down in Barbados today. I think they have an event tonight, and we're going to hear from them tomorrow morning. All right, so we won't hear from them in Barbados until tomorrow. But back to Antigua and back to the business at hand. We got to get through the Newsday this morning, check out what's going on in Trinidad and Tobago. You know, the first hour goes here. We try to keep it, well, I want to say local, but we're in Antigua now. So we try to keep it Trini before we dance abroad. All right, but nevertheless. All right, so as we get into the paper this morning, I see Roger Alexander is warning human traffickers that they will be found and prosecuted. All right, but of course, Roger, in order to prosecute them, you got to find them first. All right, so let's see how that goes. And then you have a senior cop saying drone threats challenge law enforcement. That's the drone headline. In a candid conversation, a senior police officer has raised concerns about what he called the growing challenges law enforcement faces in tackling illegal and unregulated drone activity. And this comes on the heels of remarks made by Attorney General John Jeremy in Parliament on July 28, who said using attempts to infiltrate 2 army bases housing high-profile gang leaders. And Jeremy revealed drones are increasingly being used as a tool to smuggle contraband into prisons. Now, let me tell you what is happening here. As with anything, where you have crime and it affects law-abiding citizens, right? You know, it's one of the most frustrating things, boy, I find. I mean, we just say it's stupid, eh? Like Carnival Monday and Tuesday when we have the synergy stage. We just had to get, you know, you just had to get permission to send up a drone, right? Are correct, fellas? You just had to get permission from the commissioner of police to use a drone, right? And, you know, the main reason is because you have people who are using drones for illegal activities. So you had to send in a request, so they have to know that this is a regulated or you know, this is a regulated drone from a media house and that kind of thing. Now that people will send up the thing in fets and thing, waiting to get no permission. Because you know we are in Trinidad and Tobago, you know what I mean? We little loose for the law and we could bend it and that kind of thing. But it really have some laws that exist and sometimes we just think it's foolish, yeah? But when you look at situations like this and you read about it and think, then you realize, well, okay, maybe the authorities have a point, but you know what I mean? We can't keep bending and making our life difficult because these fellas, you know, they just don't get it. It's the same law in the US. All right, well, I guess a general law across the board, but I guess it's for the same reason, for security purposes. Yeah, because these drones, boys, some of these drones I understand where the technology. We ain't talking about drones here where you just buy in the toy store for your children. Eh? We talking about real high tech stuff. What's the capability of this latest technology with these drones? What are these drones capable of, Chris? A lot. Yeah, it's sick, boy. What the technology is with that? Yeah, the speed. Ooh, that's our next thing here. The speed. Wow. All right. Then we have Vieira. You're supposed to have that headline there too. Vieira says prisoners can't be permanently detained in military facilities. Independent Senator Anthony Vieira, SC, says high-risk prisoners cannot be permanently detained in military facilities in Chagaramas. He said this cannot be a permanent solution to problems in the prison system or to crime. Well, once again, right, this is a temporary measure taken by the Commissioner of Police and the authorities in dealing with this threat of this crime syndicate that has been formed in the prison. I do not think that the current administration has any plans to have this as a permanent system. Okay? So, just saying. A Rima man charged for Valencia teens murder. Judge rules out arbitration for unpaid CLICO commissions and pensions. AG said, I checked up on detainees and, talking about the detainees and talking about Building 13, you have that headline there, Building 13 worked. Stuart Young is saying that Building 13 worked under his watch. So, former Prime Minister Stuart Young said while the concept of the isolation of high-risk prisoners to a single building at the maximum security prison Aruca worked in the beginning, continuation of the program was under the control of the prison service. Well, okay, let me stick up in right here. All right? Now, let's just say it did work under your watch as Minister of National Security. There was the article about Building 13, the secrets of Building 13 revealed, where in that article it did speak to the changeover, right? So, because we got to remember that they replaced Stuart Young as Minister of National Security with the captain of incompetence, the emperor of ignorance, Fitzgerald Hines, right? So they replaced him. Hines, if you go back to listen to what Gary Griffith was saying about certain things with national security, certain inroads that Griffith had made, certain things that he had set up as it relates to technology and so on and so forth, Griffith kept speaking about certain things being dismantled. All right? And Hines, and in that article, it did mention that Hines took over the Ministry of National Security, and there were certain changes that took place, right? But do we understand, you have to understand why those changes took place under Hines. I mean, I just say he's incompetent and all kind of thing, but really and truly, he was carrying out, to me, it appears that he was carrying out whatever agenda that needed to be carried out at the time. Because let's not forget that they were trying to sell or push crime as a public health emergency. All remember that? They were trying to sell you the idea of crime being a public health emergency. Why? Remember, we just came out of the pandemic. During that pandemic, under public health emergency laws, we were confined to our quarters. You understand? People were separated. You had to comply in order to access certain things. You had to go and get a job and then get a card that would allow you to move here, there, and everywhere and even work, right? And then, well, we know the hocus pocus that took place with that, right? I only know the history of that. I battled them on that during that whole period of time, right? When everybody else was running wrong trying to convince you to listen to them, I was going the next direction. So anyway, then they came up with this idea based on the World Health Organization directive of trying to convince people that crime is a public health emergency. So what's the best way to do that? Not create chaos, not dismantle everything that is put in place to bring down the crime rate. You dismantle it and you allow crime to flourish. So that now, and they did try to sell it. Remember when I think they had a conference and that kind of thing? I think it was the CARICOM conference. And I think that was one of the things that came up was crime being, remember Rowley was trying to sell that. Crime being a public health emergency. So don't feel that these things just happen, right? These things are just part of our ongoing agenda in order to see how much we would take now. Because we take plenty in the pandemic, right? And then we come out of that and they was trying to kind of get us back in that kind of mentality now, and to comply to certain things. But you have to ask yourself the question, how and why did we reach the position that we reach with crime in Trinidad and Tobago, where the criminal is at the advantage right through? Everything is set up for the criminal to have the advantage. So you have to ask yourself why. So I'm not doubting Stuart Young. Maybe it worked under his watch, but then that changeover and that whole agenda took place. Because remember when he was Minister of National Security, that was around Griffith's time as Commissioner of Police when Gary Griffith was there in 2018, 19, and I think 20. Gary Griffith was here 18 and 19, 19 and 20, 20 to 21. And then they took him, well, we know what happened after that. They got rid of him and former Prime Minister, the former Prime Minister went to the President House, intercept the merit list, blah, 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 blah. Right, so we all remember how that went. Okay? But it was during that period there before the pandemic. And then the pandemic years came and, that changeover took place and agendas had to be sought. You know what I mean? And that's how it is go. Judge says it's reasonable to blindfold attorneys at Tetron Barracks. A High Court judge has ruled that requiring attorneys to wear eye coverings when visiting state of emergency detainees at the high security Tetron Barracks in Chagaramas is reasonable. Justice Westman James dismissed attorney C.J. Williams' application to bar the practice, ruling on July 29 that this was a necessary precaution. Williams represents murder-accused and suspected gang member Earl Richards, who was transferred to the military compound from the maximum security prison after the SOE was called on July 18th. All right, so the judge is saying, yeah, no problem. No problem with the blindfold, right? I remember that. That same lawyer, he made that thing. He said, they tell me to do A, B, C, X, Y, Z, and then they say, well, you got to be blindfolded. He's like, oh, you know what I mean? Well, apparently nothing is wrong with that. And finally, I saw this headline in the paper here with Rajai Ali. Prisoner Rajai Ali wants his own food, books, and clothes at the army base in the army base prison. His own food. Well, books are no problem with. Books and clothes. I mean, you have your own books and your own clothes, I guess. But he wants his own food. His own food. Well, I mean, I think he's Muslim, so he probably thinks that he doesn't eat, or he could be on some sort of diet, or whatever the case might be. Could be things like that. Who knows? Well, yeah, remember there's the man that they have for the longest while accused of this hit on Dana Sital. This guy, Rajai Ali. All right? So, he wants his own food, books and clothes. All right? So, we're moving on from that. That's in news here this morning. We got a few things to discuss. We're going to take a listen to what went on with Keith Scotland and, of course, Kareem Marcel. Listen, every time, anything Kareem Marcel says, I am going to play. I'm telling you. He is the perfect example of why the PNM is where they are right now. Right? And I do not see him improving in any significant way in a year or 2 years. Maybe he can, I don't know, I just don't see it. And I think they're giving him, well, recently they went to beat him. So, I mean, that's his backyard. So, I could understand why he was given a platform to speak and that kind of thing. But the less that Kareem Marcel says is going to be better for the PNM moving forward. All right? I just tell him, just take my stupid advice. Who knows? Anyway, Keolic. I got to remind you about Keolic. So we, of course, have several products in the Keolic range of products. And these products are backed by over 900 scientific research and clinical trials. And they're all made with that aged garlic extract. And they include the Keolic blood pressure health, the Keolic cleanse and digestion, the Keolic cholesterol health, the Keolic total heart health, and the Keolic circulation health, all proven to be effective in sustaining healthy levels, and all include the aged garlic extract formulation. They also have the Keo green powder drink mix and the Keodophilus probiotics. All right, so you can pick up any product in the Keolic range today at a pharmacy or health store across the country. And for more information, just WhatsApp 728-0338. That is 728-0338. You'll get all the information you need on any one of those products. Flow. Yeah, man. So when we're talking about safety and we're talking about security, we want to remind you to get non-stop protection with Armor Security, with 24/7 monitoring, instant alerts, motion sensors, and rapid response. You and your loved ones stay protected day and night. This is powered by Flow in partnership with All Pro Security. That's right. And it's protection that moves to your beat. And visit discoverflow.co for details. All right, so get yourself protection with Armor Security. And finally, I want to remind you about Set Wild Aboard. Set has the Holistic Health Clinic. It's powered by nutritional therapy. And it's very simple. Oh, God. That's no that. like a sandfly flying my mouth there and choke my boy. I tell you, I feel something in the back of my throat there. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Let me know. Yeah, let me rephrase that. Anyway, and a little choking moment there. So, Setwire's Holistic Health Clinic, powered by nutritional therapy. Very simple. He is saying, why manage a disease when you could reverse them naturally? We're talking about drug-free, supplement-free, root cause healing through nutritional therapy. And as you see there, they specialize in reversing cancer, diabetes, digestive disorders, hypertension, cardiovascular diseases, and more. So book your appointment today and rebuild your health from the inside out naturally. You can give him a call on 279-3935, or you can WhatsApp him on 7611952. With that, we take the first break. Hopefully, we will see the life this morning before the second hour. Because I tell you, I could do without coffee, you know. Right now, I'm sipping on my sugar blocker. Pastor John business. All right, and Pastor John is on later on this morning. All right, to tell you more about that. But until then, we take a break. And when we come back, we'll take a listen to what went on in the Parliament with Keith Scotland and Kareem Marcel. Comedy at its best. Stay tuned.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Every day at the castle, long before we open our doors, our work begins. Our famous seasonings are mixed in advance. We select our fresh chicken parts and prep our delicious sides. Then we fire up the fryers and rotisserie oven. Everything is made with tasty local herbs, spices, and the same long-loved recipe since 1968. So, when you come in, remember that we uphold our culture and our taste just for you. We are your Royal Castle.
Welcome to South Point Hotel Barbados, your gateway to a luxury oasis of tranquility, comfort, and impeccable service. Nestled along the popular south coast of Barbados, South Point Hotel is a true haven for those seeking relaxation, rejuvenation, and unforgettable experiences. From the moment you arrive, you'll be enveloped by an ambiance of serenity that effortlessly blends with the stunning flora and fauna surrounding you. The accommodations are spacious, elegant, and thoughtfully designed to ensure maximum comfort. Each room offers a perfect retreat where you can unwind, rejuvenate, and be pampered with the exceptional service of attentive staff. Indulge in the extraordinary at Driftwood, the in-house restaurant, where culinary excellence meets coastal charm. Driftwood's menu is a celebration of fresh, local ingredients, expertly crafted to create a dining experience that will take your palate on a delightful gastronomic journey the Bajan way. Whether you're here to relax by the pool, enjoy a delicious meal, or explore the enchanting beaches nearby, every moment at South Point Hotel is crafted to exceed your expectations. Book your stay today and immerse yourself in the luxury oasis that South Point Hotel offers. Discover a destination where every detail is thoughtfully curated for your enjoyment. South Point Hotel Barbados, creating memories that last a lifetime. For reservations, email them at reservations@southpointhotelbarbados.com or call 1246-424-7744 or check out the website www.southpointbarbados.com.
After a fantastic show last Saturday at supper, it's now your turn for the spade to give the birdie his flowers in. Thank you, Sparrow. This Thursday, July 31st at Napa. Showtime, 6 p.m. Celebrating the birdie include Chuck Gordon, Rodney McIntosh, Devon Seal, KB Charles, Zachary Ransom, Terry Lyons, Pink Panther, Oscar B, College Boy Jesse, and Luta to say thank you, Sparrow. All happening on this Thursday, July 31st at Napa. Showtime, 6 p.m. Your host is the Blinger himself, Sonny Bling. Tickets going fast, so get yours now.
For more info, call 491-1802.
Thank you, Sparrow.
I'm looking for a magic for this disaster of a war.
You need a master plan.
A what?
Kaleidoscope Weather Master Exterior Latex Emulsion. It stands up to our wicked sun and crazy rain. It shields against fading, protects against mildew, and is crack resistant. This paint so tough that it is tried and tested against British standards and formulated with European raw materials.
Kaleidoscope Weathermaster Exterior Latex Emulsion, the premium outdoor paint that protects and shields against fading. Available at hardware and Kaleidoscope color shops nationwide.
Most popular psychic and spiritual healer, Master Santosh G. Are you worried about the problems in your life? Are you facing problems in your relationship? Do you have problems in your job or business? Are you facing health issues? Then the only solution. Master Santosh G. He is an expert in palm, face, and horoscope reading. Know your future and change the way of your life. He is expert in solving problems related to love, relationship, job, health, finance, sexual, enemy, spiritual problem, many more. He removes all negativity and gives good luck. He is specialist in getting back loved ones and ex-love back. Get an effective solution for all your problems. Call Master Santosh G at +1 86838443844. Located in all over Trinidad and Tobago.
Steel Force Caribbean Limited, number 47, Lot 6, Montu Trace in Pinal, is your newest choice for steel construction and fabrication, offering full services in engineering and architectural design, structural steel fabrication and erection, pipe details, storage tank details including fabrication of steel tanks and pipes, all set to API standards. They offer a wide range of services in residential, commercial, and industrial clients, and extend services to customers here in Trinidad and Tobago and across across the Caribbean. So give them a call at 490-2771 or 399-7590. Steel Force Caribbean Limited, number 47, Lot 6, Montu Trace in Pinal. Reinventing the standard of how we handle steel.
All right, people, so we are at 6:30. We're halfway through the first hour. And before we get to the second hour, we have some interviews with our friends here in Antigua and Barbuda. Of course, the Antigua Barbuda Tourism and Festivals Committee. We want to thank them again for, having us here. You know what I mean? We're here compliments, them and, well, by extension, the government of Antigua and Barbuda. All right? And, of course, in Barbados as well, we do have our good friends in Barbados as well. BTMI. So BTMI, we thank them for, of course, accommodating the team that will be headed there this morning. And, yeah, we're ready to bring the carnival to you, man. Now you're going to get Antigua, the next week carnival, Monday and Tuesday. We're going to have a lot of coverage from here in Antigua and Barbuda, and we're going to be going in and out with what's happening in Barbados, right? Outside of that, I want to remind people that on Friday is Emancipation Day. Usually Breaking On would not be on because it's a holiday, right? However, this year we are on, all right? We're also going to be on Saturday morning and Sunday morning. I want to remind you guys about it. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, I know. Boy, we're going to do. We got to get up early. We're going to be on. But Friday's show, I believe, is a 4-hour show. We're supposed to have a lot of guests coming in, a lot of artists, things like that, coming through, passing through, Breaking On that Friday morning for Emancipation Day. And I think we will be moving from this location to somewhere down in town, by dock. We broadcasting from by dock that morning. So that means we had to pump out here by 4 a.m. Okay, we're working on that still. All right, we'll see how that goes. All right, lovely. So, lots of things happening here, but a lot seems to be happening back home. Now, I know we have the SOE and we have that whole the debate that started on Monday, and then we have all the thing with the prisoners and everything that's going on. We still have a few murders taking place in Trinidad and Tobago. We still have crime going on. We have issues, you know what I mean? But you cannot help but bypass the drama of Parliament. Parliament has, and I tell you that, from the time the UNC won the election, I say Parliament is going to get very, very interesting now. This was Kareem Marcel, but I ain't want to get to Kareem Marcel yet. I want to get to Keith Scotland. Because Keith Scotland is a senior lawyer and a man who ought to know, better, but nevertheless, run me the Keith Scotland clip.
With PNM legislation. That the bill as presented needs to partner with PNM legislation.
A few moments later.
It's not even a bill. He says it's a bill. No. It's an order.
Is your interjection based on you never said it was a bill? Yes. You did. Overruled. You did. For the Spain South, you refer to it as a bill. Let's just move on. A simple... For the Spain South. For the Spain South. Perhaps you are Perhaps you are belaboring under misapprehension as to the nature of this exchange. I'm not inviting a discussion. I've ruled. Overruled. Have a seat. Have a seat.
So that was Keith Scotland referring to an order as a bill. The AG did correct him, saying it is not a bill, it's an order. And he seemed to try to, I don't know, when the speaker asked him, did you say it was a bill? And the speaker was going to dismiss it, and he overruled him. Like, I don't know, he's trying to convince the speaker that he didn't say it was a bill. But you clearly heard at the start of the clip, he did refer to it as a bill, all right? I tell you, the comedy does not stop. Then you have Kareem Marcel. Ah, there he is, the star boy. Oh, God, Lord, Father. Somebody. Remember yesterday when the opposition leader spoke before, the clip of her speaking before she went into the parliament on Monday? I said, if that is the kind of conversation you're going to bring, yeah, I could listen to you. That is what we need, all right? And I think she needs to take hold of her minions, right? And have some order to the thing. Well, she can't really do anything in terms of his contribution in Parliament. But this here is why the less he says is going to be the better, right? For the opposition. I just say, you know what I mean? I could listen, I could play his clips whole day. You understand? And PNM will never see government again. This fella. Every time Marvin Gonzalez, anytime the two of them open them out, and Faris Al-Rawi, that is it. Or they just digging a deeper hole. The hole just getting deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. They just digging hole. And Penelope Beckles is going to reach a point where she can't climb out of that hole because they would have dug it so deep. Yeah, run me the Kareem Marcel clip.
No, Mr. Speaker. And it starts when the member for Saparia lifts her self-imposed curfew from the Pink Palace more than once a week and casually report to Whitehall and take...
Come on. Both members, I'm on my legs. I'm going to ask you to withdraw that entirely indecorous comment and the description of a pink palace. That is wholly, entirely unwarranted, and it is indecorous in the extreme. Withdraw it now.
Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, it's emancipation. We celebrated emancipation. Massa Day is done.
Audio, I am fully capable of. Member for Laventille West, I've asked you to withdraw that indecorous comment now, please.
Mr. Speaker, I withdraw that statement. And I was referring to Mr. Speaker, not you, because oftentimes when members of this House make any comments, it seems as if it's not going to the other side, that is going elsewhere, Mr. Speaker. I am not referring to you, Mr. Speaker. The freedom of speech, as far as I know.
Mr. Speaker, the member is 48-1. The member is totally irrelevant. On several occasions, you've had to rein him in. It's either he sits down or he stays on the matter at hand. 48-1.
I've asked you to withdraw the comment. The comment was not directed to me. The comment on the Pink Palace, I'm asked you to withdraw it. Let's move on.
Mr. Speaker, I was done since the member got up, you know. And with those few words, Mr. Speaker, I thank you.
Honorable Attorney General.
Something wrong with that fella, though. He's a lawyer. I tell you. But you know what I like? I like the speaker. Every day I learn a new word from that speaker. Indecorous. Indecorous. Not in keeping with good taste or propriety. You know what I mean? Improper then. Indecorous. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think I might use that word. All right? Anytime Chris talk to me with a particular tone, I'm going to say you're behaving very indecorous. Please, take it down. Do not be so indecorous this morning. Too early in the morning to be so indecorous. I love it. I love it. You know, he does fly off the handle quick, eh? You have a little tone, boy. You have a frustration. You never hear a frustration tone? It's a kind of, boy, it deadly, you know. It make you feel away, you know. Eh? Or ever get the tone from Chris? Anybody? Yeah? Look for the father shaking the head, ball in the air. Everybody know you, Chris. It's indecorous. All right? Anyway, let me take some phone calls here before we get to the next break, please. I tell you, boy, I enjoy the speaker, you know. I tell you, that speaker, yeah, if you wanna learn a little vocabulary, listen to the speaker. Now I learn a new word every time in our parliament I learn a new word. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my brother.
Why it is them fellas behaving so indecorous? I watching you on the screen there, and at least they could have put a little more light under the tent. You're looking dark under the tent.
You find out looking dark under the tent, boy?
You're looking dark.
Nah, we block off. No, what happened? We block off.
All the sunlight.
Uh-huh.
We don't want all the sunlight to be in your face, but you're looking a little dark.
All right, no problem.
Is it my TV or what?
All right, we go check on that. Yeah.
Yeah, but to the matter at hand, Stefan Ellings, where you saying there?
Uh-huh.
Let Curry Marshall talk right through. Let him keep rambling him out. You pay him with the stain opposition.
Oh, God.
Understand?
Yo, I tell you.
At first, I had felt proud for the young man knowing that he came out of the so-called big Tom, you know?
Yeah.
The statement that community have and to see him make it to be a lawyer now in Parliament. But what's your behavior? You get like where you come from.
I don't see him progressing. I really don't see it.
No, to me, he is just a young Fitzgerald Hines. That's why I see it.
Oh God, nah, don't say that. Don't put him in. No, God, nah.
I'm telling you, what is behavior? You know, coming to the Parliament, you are a rookie inside the Parliament. You are a rookie. Understand? But you want to talk about Pink Palace, no kind of shop business.
Yeah. Nonsensical conversation. That's what he brought it. That's what he brings to the table.
Because
nothing of substance.
You are the youngest parliamentarians inside of the, and what are you behaving? You ain't making nobody say, hey, boy, I'm not feeling proud for the youth, man. Come on, Curry.
That's a good.
You're shaming which part you're living. Just by telling you, you're shaming which part you come from and where you're living. Understand? But
I'll make a point on that.
Stefan,
yeah.
That is the PNM for you. That is the modus operandi, the behavior. Understand? That as always say, fire on the People's National Movement.
Okay.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Jabad. You know, he raised a point there. He said you're young. You're a rookie in the parliament, right? And nothing is wrong with being young and being a rookie in the parliament, eh? But here was the thing. If you are aspiring to propel yourself into the next level of your career or your life or whatever the case might be, you must do so with maturity. You represent a different generation then. You understand? So when you come into the parliament, show us what the next generation have. But you're coming with conversations that Massa Day's done and Pink Palace talk and all kind of, look, let me not use the word I want to use here because you know it might be made for television. Hello, good morning.
Stefan, good morning.
Morning, what's up?
At least none of your callers are indecorous. None of them. They're always on point and they're always sticking with your program. Listen, something I wanted to say. They prepare.
Oh, God.
They don't just come there and talk. They prepare. So they know what they come in there to talk about. So I don't understand how Scotland didn't know what he was coming there to say. Talking about an order and a bill. And So he didn't know it was. He didn't know it wasn't a bill.
Well,
he would have prepared before he come there to talk about that.
Well, he didn't even know he said a bill because he was trying to dispute that with the speaker after.
Imagine this thing, and they are prepared. They're not like you coming there and talking, you know.
Yeah.
You can imagine if they have to come and carry on a show. But the other thing with Kareem, he come in there and talking about master days done.
Yeah.
Who was really running this country for the past 10 years? Who was getting everything done? He talking about master days. Why he reach back there? He wearing this thing and he talking about master days done.
Oh God! Hey, I tell you, it's a comedy.
It is a big joke. I mean,
Yeah.
what the Prime Minister is, well, the former one.
Yeah.
Not the one we have now. You know, we are talking about Dr. Rowley. I'm not talking about Stuart.
Yeah.
I don't even consider him the Prime Minister.
Right.
I'm talking about Dr. Rowley.
Okay.
Okay, then I go.
All right, no problem. Oh Lord of mercy, I tell you, it's an easy, you know. Morning. Did I answer there? No, I didn't. That's now. Wait. Ole, hold up. Call coming in real fast. All right, let me go back here now. Morning.
Hello, Stefan. Good morning.
Yeah, morning. What's up?
It's woman power today.
Oh
And
gosh.
none of us are indecorous. That is the word of the day, indecorous.
Indecorous, yeah. Don't be indecorous.
If we look back, as you said, right, he came from Laventille. He's in government, or was in government and so on. You remember Patrick Manning? Anybody could say he wasn't a statesman. He knew how to conduct himself, how to talk in parliament and so. And that is where these people lack. They lack this sort of, training or decorum or whatever it is, Stefan.
I think it's like a training from the political party that he now represents. I think they're supposed to take you through some steps in terms of presentation and posture and things like that. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what to expect from him. But
You celebrated emancipation, but are you behaving like that? First thing
There's
you
no
will
point
jump
just
up
now.
and everything is about race or, emancipation. You're still behaving like if you're, under those conditions.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what they're doing? They're not emancipate. They never took their mind out of it.
Yeah.
You know why? And he can't pass, and the first thing come out of another driver's mouth was, oh, all you feel because Kamala in power, that's how all you behaving. And he was the wrong one, Anyway, you see, Stefan, this Joan thing and stuff, we have to get very serious about it.
Yeah.
Imagine doing an SOE. You dare. And that was really to track the environment.
Yeah.
All right. So
All right.
when you're really looking, I know what happened, you're burning the candles at both ends,
I'm not really, not yet.
So that means something.
All right, cool.
Enjoy. Take care. Bye. Yeah.
It's like I say, you got to have a certain level of maturity as you move forward. So now you're a parliamentarian. You are the MP for Laventille West. You are a lawyer. You're young. Nothing is wrong with being a young man who is on the up. But you have to mature with it. That kind of conversation that he talking about, that for radio announcers and them, that low-key conversations. When you come in the parliament, bring something of substance to the table. The opposition leader spoke on Monday before she went in the parliament. I have nothing that I could say that I could disagree with what she said and how she said it. She was spot on in her tone, everything. Morning.
Morning, Stefan.
Yeah, man, what going on?
You're joining the Parliament Picong show hour. Good man. Now, I watch the Parliament channel a long time now, because, although in my house I must be the only person who really watch plenty Parliament channel, but of late, I realize that I have a lot of new neighbors living in Superior who never used to watch Parliament channel, but they watch Parliament channel
The
now.
ratings going,
So
the ratings going up. The ratings going up for the Parliament channel. It's going up.
Well, Stefan, to be honest, the president was right. When you see you have a change in government, you have a change in the enthusiasm of a different sector of the country who was not enthusiastic before. Because maybe, my people in government now, so maybe I'll watch what I did. I couldn't stomach watching it before, but now, I could watch it now.
Good point.
I could watch it now. So this type of thing for me is not new to see people who I feel should have known, because I see some when the previous opposition was there, I see some mistakes. I was like, wow. But again, I must give commendation for who making this TikTok thing and this TikTok it's very interesting and the peacock nice.
No, I don't mind the peacock, but I would like to see, especially from forget Keith Scotland. Keith Scotland is, let me say, he's already an older fella, right? He in a particular age category. But the PNM has given a couple younger persons some safe seats. They gave them some safe seats going into the election. Kareem Marcel is one of them. I think Hans Levines is handling himself well. I think Dominic Romaine is handling himself well to a great extent. But Kareem Marcel needs to, I don't know, boy. I don't know. Every time I hear him talk, it's like, oh, God.
I agree with you 100%.
Somebody needs to take him, sit him down, and have a conversation with him.
Yeah. You see, when I don't like to hear people say, oh, he getting on like where he from. It's don't castigate the Bitam like that. The Bitam have a lot of good, smart people that living in the Bitam who might tell Master, hey, I feel like going on a little road there.
Yeah.
Take your time, and it's not somebody that Master is not somebody that they want to denigrate in a way that he shouldn't be denigrated, because at the end of the day, his life, if you know his life, if you ever hear about his life story, he could have gone in the next direction very
easily. Yeah.
And he could have just be another statistic. So I'm not saying that if it is he do something, it'll justify the thing, but don't degrade him and degrade the place where he comes from in a place where the people start to feel less than. But the speaker himself is an ex-convict, as far as I remember. The speaker himself is somebody that I have some friends who tell me they know him in a cell in a prison, and he was not acquitted. The case, they dropped the case.
No, but the case was dismissed.
It was dismissed.
Yeah.
So he wasn't acquitted. But again, we living in a country where people.
He was also one of the lawyers
whatever they were known for.
He was just recently one of the lawyers on Mark Hernandez's team.
Yeah.
Representing Mark Hernandez.
He's a very educated person.
Very
educated. So
all right.
That's something more serious happened outside the parliament that day when the prime minister say they're looking for money for that 10%. And I'm looking for tips on that and I can't see it.
No, but I play that. We play that.
I missed that one.
We played that yesterday when she talked about that. She said, well, we're looking for some money. If you have money, send it now. But listen, that 10%, wait till when the budget reach, they can't do nothing until they set the budget. So, nothing with that 10% is going to happen until after the budget.
But we know that.
Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, but right now they're saying if they're looking for money, but I didn't think so, man. I think that will talk. It's our money.
It looking frightening.
The country our money. The country our money. All right. Yeah, man. The country our money. The country our money. You're a little frightened. The country our money. I ain't buying that the country broken thing 100%. Morning. Trinidad could go broke. Look, man. Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, man. What's going on, my brother?
It's about Mr. Marcel. Mr. Marcel, as a young man, was cultured a particular way, and he fails to understand that he's in the highest office of the land.
Yeah.
If you look at Mr. Brian Manning's face when he was speaking and when they were laughing and carry on,
he was shocked.
Mr. Manning looked as though he was ashamed, not just shocked.
Yeah.
Was ashamed because the way he was cultured, the way he was taught to have respect for those in authority is totally opposite to what Mr. Marcel was doing. So Mr. Marcel will grow, and we hope that he rise
and they move from strength to strength to understand ways and make stronger and better contributions because we're better for the entire country.
Yeah, I mean, you have to inspire your generation. If you understand what I'm saying, you represent a generation and you have to inspire that generation because we know that generation not too keen on politics. But we have a lot of brilliant people in that generation. So you want to inspire them into that realm because we want good leaders in the future. So, you know.
I want to give the speaker kudos because he could have put him out at the parliament, talk to him a little more serious, but he allowed him, he gave him some leeway.
Yeah.
For Mr. Scotland, who I see as a very bright and intelligent lawyer, he's not accustomed to opposition, and he carries on in a way with a high level of arrogance. But he was schooled. He was schooled by John Jeremy as a lecturer, letting him know of the things and the procedure he has to follow. I'm sure he felt very, very embarrassed if we look back at himself. So, Mr. Scotland also will begin to understand you're in opposition now.
Yeah.
You can't have your way anymore. You can have your say, but you can't have your way.
Your way.
And that's the way it is.
Yeah.
So everybody will learn as we go along. We will agree and disagree. And those who favor whichever side will favor the side. But at the end of it all, we want the country to progress.
Correct.
We want us to move forward, that we will benefit along the way.
Yeah,
so
man.
for all commentators, while we have we talk and we do what we do, as you say, it's a learning process. You learn a word. We are learning things and also and we learn about the characters of other people. But the country will grow.
Yeah, man.
You have a good day.
All right, you too. All right, so I gotta go to a break. The break. But yeah, I don't want to do indecorous behavior on the set this morning. All right, no indecorous behavior. I see Christopher is out, the hospitality manager here at Siboney Beach Club. He's out organizing breakfast for us. We have to go to a break, but before we go to that break, in a very that's not. Well, let me just get to my. Hold on. Right. Oh, so, but is the phone knocking on the table? All right, let me put my phone in my hand. You see? That is indecorous behavior. Stop being indecorous, Chris. All right, nice. We got some massage therapy to tell you about. Yes, we do. Just now, let me just pull it up here, Chris. All right. Don't get indecorous with me there, Just hold some straight. I'm coming to you. All right, here we go. The College of Therapeutic Massage. That's right. So if you've ever considered a lucrative career in massage therapy or cosmetology, why not call the Trinidad and Tobago College of Therapeutic Massage and Beauty Culture? And they are now enrolling for September 2025. You could learn from the experts of 40 years in the field. You could train for a job in the fastest growing industry in the world. And they are registered with Ministry of Education and the Accreditation Council of Trinidad and Tobago. And they offer a gate-funded program. You could call now on 658-3907 or WhatsApp them on 4961111. You could also visit their website, www.ttcollegeofmassage.com. And Steel Force Caribbean Limited, we take this opportunity to remind you about them. They are located at number 47, Lot 6, Montu Trace in Pinal. Now, they're your newest choice for steel construction and fabrication, offering full services in engineering and architectural design, structural steel fabrication and erection, pipe details, storage tank details, including fabrication of steel tanks and pipes, all set at API standards. They offer a wide range of services for residential, commercial, and industrial clients, and they also extend services to customers here in Trinidad and Tobago and across the Caribbean. So give them a call on 490-2771 or 399-7590. And this is Steel Force Caribbean Limited, and they're reinventing the standards on how we handle steel. And with that, we take a break. When we come back, we will chat, or D-Life had a chat with some of the members of the Antigua and Barbuda Tourism and Festivals Committee, the people who are responsible for having us here, and we're going to take in what they had to say when we return. Stay tuned. We are in Antigua and Barbuda's Carnival 2025. The sun is out, the sand is white, and the ocean is blue. We couldn't ask for it better than this.
All proclaimers, they can
The bass is dropping, the energy is rising, and Carnival City is about to come alive. On Thursday, July 31st, Carnival City will become one big party for Caribbean Melting Pot. Let's get it started. From Antigua, our future stars, Psycho, Soca Villain, Island Prince, Young Lyrics, G-Eve, Empress, Young Vice, and Kid Fresh, backed by the electrifying Caution Band. Feel the energy of our Soca diva, Claudette Peters.
You can find me in a
While Tian Winter will be bringing the heat.
Welcome to Antigua.
The energetic Skinny Fabulous and Triple K. And for the first time in Antigua, full blown.
I in a good spirit.
And from Trinidad, it's the long-awaited return of the monk himself. Double M, Marshall Montano.
When my team touched down, everything get wild.
Limited general advance tickets are just $100. House of Vibes drinks inclusive advance tickets are $350. More at the gate. Tickets on sale now on the ticketing app. More information coming soon.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerators, parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Ready to unlock your potential? Welcome to Open Minds Education from preschool to high school. We bring expert tutoring right to your home 100%, with a stunning 450% growth in enrollment. We're transforming education with real results that open minds. It's more than grades, we're building future leaders with academic and life skills. Don't wait. Call or WhatsApp 388-6635 or register now at www.openminds.education.com.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Leisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Leisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Leisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Leisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
All right, so we're back here. This is Breaking Dawn. Good morning, everybody. And we know it's early in the morning, but you know, we have to give special thanks to one of the organizations that is responsible for us to be in here in Antigua on the island, and that is the Tourism Authority, right? And we have the beautiful Maria here with us.
Good morning. Welcome to my hometown. Welcome to Antigua. Well, the last time I saw you, I was in Trinidad.
You was in Trinidad.
So now you're here.
Right. And we also have the beautiful Charmaine. She is here with us.
Hi, good morning. Charmaine Spencer. Hello, Trinidad and Tobago and the rest of the Caribbean. Welcome and good morning.
So, first off, whichever one of you ladies want to start it off, all right? The tourism part of promoting Antigua Carnival, because you guys are everywhere. Like you said, you're in Trinidad. I saw you guys did stuff in New York Labor Day. I mean, give me that perspective on the goal and the aim with tourism in terms of promoting Antigua and Barbuda.
Like you said it, we want to be everywhere. Our latest campaign, Be Here, we're trying to invite people to be here, and as Maria shared, to be immersed in all that Antigua and Barbuda has to offer. Yes, we have to get you a shirt, we have to get you branded. So basically, yes, we've been out there, we've been promoting really hard, we've been promoting all of our events, not just Carnival, as you said. We've been at all the big carnivals, New York, Miami, and throughout the region, Trinidad, you know, so on. But we are also promoting all that Antigua and the destination has to offer. So we've been also showcasing our culinary events.
Yes.
We're showcasing Carnival now, and then we'll be getting on later in the year. We'll be doing our art week. So yes, we are out there pushing everything because we want everybody to come to Antigua and Barbuda, be here, be in it, and enjoy it, and be immersed in everything that Antigua and Barbuda has to offer.
Oh gosh, you see, the touristic part about it. No, in terms of you guys collaborating with festivals now, and explain to me that much, because it seems so cohesive that you guys are able to put this thing together where you have people that come for the beach, according to that. You say come for the beach, but stay for Carnival, right?
And cricket after
and cricket after
too.
Right?
So one of our strategies at the Antigua and Barbuda Tourism Authority is that we want to make Antigua and Barbuda a year-round destination. Whatever time of the year you're coming, there is something happening. And so Antigua Carnival has been around for over 50 years, over 60 years, and so they are one of our major events. And of course it would be remiss of the Antigua and Barbuda Tourism Authority to not provide the support to the Antigua and Barbuda Festivals Commission to push this event and get everybody to know about the Caribbean's greatest summer festival. And so we have a really good partnership with them. I mean, they provide the product, and then we offer marketing support, which, as Charmaine says, we go out to the different destinations, St. Martin, St. Kitts, Dominica. Of course, we came down to Trinidad as well.
Twice.
Twice. And just encouraging persons to come to the destination. We have lots of influencers, content creators that are going to be coming down to Antigua to experience the event so that they can spread the word about it. And, you know, we have to really kind of, you know, big up the Festivals Commission. They've been doing a great job. And Antigua's Carnival is not just a week, it's 12 days.
Jeez.
So, you know, that's a lot of work that goes into putting on a 12-day production. I think you said you came in
last week,
and you've been to like 5 events?
5 events already.
So far. And so Antigua's Carnival, you need to have lots of stamina.
Mm-hmm.
So for anybody thinking about, their 2026 Carnival activities, just get ready. Antigua Carnival, this year, it's a vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Next year, we don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be lots of fun for all of the different events that take place, the cultural shows. This year, we're going to have a watch night. And the watch night is taking place on the... Is it the 1st? August 1st.
August 1st. So that's Carnival Friday.
Yes.
No, look.
Cut.
The 31st.
Yes. So we have lots of events taking place.
They have a full support staff here, people. All right. They don't want to be on camera. They don't want to be on camera, but they're on point. When I tell you tourism, they're on point. They're on point.
Yeah, so the watch night takes place on the 31st of July, and really that is where we pay homage to our ancestors, those who paved the way. We recognize their contributions, and so the African Reparations Committee here they're really strong. They've been doing a good job of promoting that aspect of our culture, and so I've been told we need to come out for the watch night, for the libations, and for the drumming and the dancing. And we'll definitely be capturing
Where would that
experience.
be held?
That's taking place at the Botanical Gardens.
Botanical Gardens. I think, Chris, we didn't do that yet, right? We didn't do the Botanical Gardens yet. Okay, so that is on the stop.
Yes,
right?
Definitely. Right before Caribbean Melting Pot.
Right before. Hey, boy, no sleep.
No sleep all the way. All the way.
No sleep. All right, so... Charmaine, let me bring this part to you now. So in terms of what Antigua have, because like Maria said, want you guys here all through the year. So right after Carnival, this cricket, give me a little insight on this thing, because it might have people who might want to stay over.
Exactly. Well, Antigua and Barbuda is known as the land of party cricket, the inventors of party cricket.
Who has never been to Antigua, Bum?
Then I would say, yes, Carnival will probably be the next best time if you want to come for a party, you want to come to experience vibes, yes. And then for me, I would go to Culinary Month, because I like
your food, like me, like your belly,
yes.
right?
I would do the foodie, come sometime in that month to do a food experience, generally around the Fab Fest, which is earlier in the month. Then I would also do Independence. I like the cultural aspect of Independence. And again, food again is a big food fair. And the food fair is like an affair, because you get all your Barbuda lobster, you get all the great bites. So that one. And then after that, it's either between Sailing Week and Art Week.
Maria's I heard about the Sailing Week
and Art Week. I'll let Maria take it from there, but that's my list.
So for me, with the top 5, I want to make sure that when you come, whatever time of year that you come, you get a traditional Antiguan breakfast. Okay.
I try to get these guys and them to try the Antiguan breakfast, but their thing is heavy.
It's gonna fill you for a whole day, right? We're always thinking about value for your money. Come on, exactly, in your belly. So try the traditional Antiguan breakfast, the fried dumpling, the chop up, the saltfish, and then maybe you might have a little bit extras on it, because when we go, we go hard.
Yeah.
So you might get a little bit of the dukanau in it, which is like a sweet potato and coconut based dish. You might get some fungi. You might get some seasoned rice. So
people just go to work after that.
That's a special occasion, but but definitely make sure you try, as Charmaine said, try our food. We have a whole Eat Like a Local program, Eat Like a Local tour, so you can go onto our Culinary Month website and you can see all of the different local spots that are part of that, and just try the local cuisine. Then I want you to go to the beach.
Of course.
We're poolside, and the pool looks lovely, but if you see the beach...
Well, the beach is right across there,
I think
folks.
you've been broadcasting from the beach.
Yep, we've been broadcasting from the beach here at the Siboney Beach Club, so we are definitely immersed in it.
The turquoise waters, the white sands, when you have the water so clear that you don't have a problem, you can see your toes. So that's what we offer here in Antigua. We just want people to come down and experience it. A beach for yourself, so you don't have to be running outside to save a sun lounger or anything like that. Definitely explore the beaches. Third on my list, I am going to say, go shopping. Go shopping, support our artisans. We have a lot of them in the Redcliffe Quay, in the Vendors Mall, in the Market Street, and they make really good products, right? Whether it is like like a Barbuda sea salt or the hot sauce. You know, we have a hot sauce competition happening with Trinidad. We were at Eastgate's Mall the last time I was there, and we got a guy. He was just passing by. Apparently, he's the world taster of hot sauce, or he's the top hot sauce. Whatever
Always that
he's
Trinidad.
supposed to
Yeah,
be.
that boy, that's what he
So
tell
he
all here,
tasted
right?
this hot sauce. He said, yeah, he gave it a 9 out of 10, right? So definitely, buy some of the local product. Go and purchase some local art. Right,
Okay.
so we have Art Week that takes place in November, from November 26th to December 2nd, and we have lots of artists spread across the destination. And if you're in Redcliffe Quay, you'll get a chance to go up to the Quay studio, and you'll get a chance to see art from throughout Antigua and Barbuda. It's a collective of artists, and they've just come together to just open up their own studio, and they do lots of activities. They have sip and paint experiences. They have open studios. If you want to learn to paint, just want to go up and do a bit of painting,
Yeah.
they offer that as well. So that's what's that, 4?
Yeah.
That's,
You got one more.
I got one more. And finally, what do I invite people to do when they come to Antigua and Barbuda? So we did food, we did support local artists, we did
The historic.
beaches,
Right.
History.
we did a bit of
did
history.
Carnival.
We want people to, of course, go out. We have a bit of nightlife taking place here.
Right.
We have at least like 4 districts. You all have the Avenue.
Mhm.
We have Jolly Harbour, we have English Harbour, we have this Dickinson Bay stretch that you're on, and then we have St. John City. So if
Okay.
you're looking for a bit of nightlife, you want to go out and eat, then you can go to these different areas, and you can, hop from the different restaurants, go to a little bar, do a little bit of dancing outside and open, AC for us. We love outside,
Yeah.
entertainment outside, like music, and just have a
good time.
Have a great
Listen,
time.
ladies, you guys gave us a lot here. I mean, and how can folks now, somebody watching right now, I mean, the website, can folks go on the website? You guys have hotel and places and recommendations and all that. Give them the website where folks could go to right now, all right, so they can start booking for 2026.
That's right.
Yeah, so the website is visitantiguabarbuda.com. Very easy. You want to visit us? Go to visitantiguabarbuda.com, and you find all of the information that is there about Antigua and Barbuda.
There it is, folks. It don't get better than that. All
And
right?
of course, check us out on socials as
Yes,
well.
your social.
Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. Antigua and Barbuda, Antigua Barbuda.
There it is, folks. We're live here, Breaking Dawn. We have the beautiful we have Charmaine and Maria here representing Antigua Barbuda Tourism Authority. All right. When we come back, more from Breaking Dawn. Thank you, ladies, so much. Any parting words? Anything you guys want to say?
Just hope to see everyone come and visit us in Antigua and Barbuda. You can check out our website, like Maria said, at visitantiguabarbuda.com. And we invite everyone to join us next year or later in 2025, but definitely in 2026.
And I know you guys are going to be down there. Listen, folks, we have something special for you. All right. Friday morning, Breaking Dawn. All you have to make sure and tune in for that. We're having a party.
We're bringing the vibes.
Bringing the vibe.
Bringing the vibes.
Thank you so much.
Quick break, and when we come back, more we're Breaking Dawn right here.
All right, D-Life, no, we ain't going to a break yet. But I like how he set up by the pool area there, and he spoke to 2 of the members of tourism, Charmaine Spencer, who I interviewed in Trinidad, and is it Maria Blackman? Yeah. And then they have 2 camera shy persons. Tomorrow morning, you'll hear from the deputy chair of the Festivals Commission. We have a lot of interviews, and we are also preparing to have an interview with a gentleman who is the person behind or managing the new beer here in Antigua and Barbuda. It is the first ever beer that they actually bring on this island. So, like when, it's Long Bay is the name of it. So like when we went to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, they have their own beer called Hyrule, right? And of course we have Carib and Stag and so on and so forth. But Antigua and Barbuda has their first ever beer, local beer, It's called Long Bay, and we're going to hear from that gentleman in just a little bit. D-Life is lining up with him right now to have a little conversation with him. But before we get to that interview, I want to remind you about Chef Shiraz and the Culinary Academy. They have several courses going on in the month of July and August. And they include, as of now, the Summer Kids cooking classes from the 4th to the 6th of August. They also have the baking and pastry that starts on the 9th of August and the Creative International Cuisine course that starts on the 9th of August as well. So you can call Chef Shiraz on 3724-639 or 737-5097. You could check him out, call him, WhatsApp him, register today. The Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy. Also, Flow. That's right, Flow Armor. We want to remind you to get that protection that moves to your beat. Stay protected with Armor Security. Sign up for the Protector or Commander package today and get a free security camera and installation. Armor Security powered by Flow, backed by All Pro. Visit discoverflow.co for more details. And finally, Eden Heights. Yes, Eden Heights Clinic. One of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean, and they offer prolozone therapy, live blood analysis, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, oxygen baths, and more. Consultation services are also available at Eden Heights in detox programs, arthritis, sport injuries, knee, shoulder, back pain, and more. So you could check them out at any one of their 3 locations in Trinidad City, Chaguanas, or Tobago. You could also give them a call on 640-8985 or 613-7571. You could WhatsApp them on 493-9196 or email them at edenheightsdistributors@gmail.com. So make sure and check them out today. All right, so we have to say thank you once again to the fine folks in Antigua and Barbuda that are responsible for having us here, broadcasting, showing you everything that the beautiful island has to offer, including the beautiful Siboney Beach Club. Nice your wake up face? Yeah. All right. It ain't looking that bad this morning. All right. Nice, man. All right. So breakfast is being served. And we have, the guys down here. We also have D-Life, who is going to chat with the gentleman who is spearheading or managing the launch of the new beer here in Antigua and Barbuda. They have their own official beer. We want to take it to that right now. So D-Life, good morning once again, man.
It's early morning, and we have Mr. Calvert Francis here with us. He is the morning, sir.
Morning.
We have you out early in the morning.
Hey, I'm an early riser.
Now, this man is multifaceted. All right, he's here. He's the marketing consultant for Long Bay Brewing Company, the official beer of Carnival.
Yes.
So you are one of the title sponsors for Carnival.
Yes,
so pretty much you're the man that bringing the money in for Carnival. So we have to treat you with a certain amount of care, right? But you're also the band leader, one of the section leaders for sections.
Well, the band leader.
The band leader
Yeah.
for sections, the band. All right, so it's not no section leader, yeah, there's the big man in the band. All right, so tell us a little something about being the title sponsor for Antigua Carnival.
So I'm not the title sponsor.
One of them.
I'm the official beer.
The official beer.
The official beer.
Okay.
So the thing about it is, for years, Antigua has not had a local beer. And this is the first local beer back on the scene.
Oh, wow.
Right? And we came out with a bang. So we have a lager, we have a stout, and we're working on our IPA to release soon from now.
What is that? What is an IPA for the folks who don't know like me?
So IPA is short for Indian Pale Ale. And it's a kind of craft type beer that has, like some tropical flavors and all that sort of stuff. It's not...
It's like a shandy?
No.
All right.
But we do have a shandy recipe. So if you're going to be, if you are going to be at Melting Pot, not if, when you come to Melting Pot, right? And it's actually the Long Bay Lager Melting Pot this year. Right?
Okay.
So we are the title sponsor for that event.
Nice.
And we're gonna have a nice cocktail bar. Now people like cocktails with beer, but again, in my former life, I was a mixologist as well. So
I like
we
how you
have,
say that is formal like.
so, you know, we have 3 great cocktails for you to try,
Mhm.
right? We have our Long Bay Lager Shandy. We have...
Eyes up my alley.
Yes. We have a Long Bay Lager Spritz. And with our stout, we're doing an espresso martini.
Like for the cameraman.
So for our coffee lovers, we have you all covered, right? And again, Long Bay Brewing Company, we are the only local beer produced on island, 100% local, as Super Diamond would normally say. You know what I mean?
How long has this beer been around?
So we only started canning maybe about 9-10 weeks ago, but we have...
I thought the man going to say years, yes.
Like I said, for years we didn't have a local beer.
Wow.
Yeah, so 9-10 weeks ago we started canning. But the beer has been around for at least another year and a half.
Okay.
Where we've been producing it just in kegs for hotels and so on around the island.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice, nice. So moving forward now, this is Antigua's official beer.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a big deal.
Yes.
This is a big deal.
Yes.
And you guys are going to be in Melting Pot.
Yes.
What are you having? The whole spread in Melting Pot?
So from the general bars outside, we're running a special 5 for 20, right? Throughout all the paid bars. And then inside of the VIP, where now it's all inclusive.
Right.
You know what I mean? We have our cocktails where you can still also get, you know what I mean, our beer by itself.
Now, folks, remember Melting Pot is Thursday the 31st. All right, the King of Soca, Marshall, Folklore, all of that is going to be there. Synergy we are going to be there as well. All right, and we're definitely going to be inside the
BYD.
Yeah, man.
House of Vibes.
House of Vibes. We in that. Now, tell us something about sections now, the band.
So, sections, we are the reigning medium band of the year. All right?
The leading,
No,
the
the
reigning
reigning media band of the year. Meaning we won media band of the year last year.
So media band is actually a part of
Yeah.
the competition.
Yeah, so the bands in Antigua, they're separated by size.
Okay.
So you have small bands, medium bands, large
large-
bands.
okay.
Right? So this is our 3rd year. In our 1st year, coming on the road, we got an honorable mention. Last year, we took band of the year for the medium band. And this year, we're taking everything.
All you're looking to take everything.
We're taking everything.
So all you jump from medium to large now.
No, so
You're still staying in medium.
Still medium, but they have an overall band of the year.
Oh, so they're going for that?
We're going for that too.
Oh boy.
We're going for that too. Taking everything.
I fighting words there, no. That is fighting words there, no. But listen. I mean, we definitely going to be looking out for you guys. Synergy will be bringing Carnival live, people. We will be on the road Carnival Monday and Tuesday, so we will definitely be looking out for sections. We're going to catch you on the road. And Thursday, we are going to be inside. You know, I mean, inside Melting Pot, where we're going to be sampling. Well, I am going to be sampling the shandy.
You must try the
Right?
shandy.
I am going to be sampling the shandy because all you know me, you know, I don't like it. I ain't afraid to say it, I don't like it. Right? But the other fellas and them, they are here, all right? And so, appreciate you coming through. I know it's a little morning.
I'm early riser. I'm good.
I know
I'm
that.
good.
You're good. You're good. All right, folks.